Happy Taco Tuesday!
Taco Tuesday, is that what it is? I smell it in the kitchen.
Yes, Taco Tuesday.
Well, welcome to the show, everybody. We are here Tuesday with another episode, and we are with someone live from Jamaica.
In Jamaica, one love, Jamaica. I am super excited because I want to hear all about everything that he has going on. I want to hear the current state of events. I want to hear all of that good stuff because I definitely do want to go to Jamaica. I've never been. I've never even been like on a cruise port or anything.
Really?
And when we were supposed to go last year, our group decided to cancel, and it just like really killed my spirit. So I didn't even want to go anymore. But I want to go. I want to go to Ocho Rios.
I've been once, and mine was a cruise port, and we went to Dun River Falls. It was gorgeous. I have all wonderful pictures. We had a really good time. I wish I would have been able to do a little bit more, because when you do it on cruise port, you're limited to one day and you have to drive where you're going and drive back. So it's not as much time as I would have liked. But it was beautiful, and I enjoyed what I got to enjoy. So I'm ready to go back. I would like to experience it with a resort so that I have more time to actually, go into the area. I mean, even though we did drive around some, it wasn't the same.
Yeah.
Experience some more. I didn't get to enjoy it as much as we did when we were in Punta Cana. We were around and about a little bit more there. So, we got to experience the culture a little bit more.
Definitely. So that's definitely something I'm super excited about experiencing. I want some jerk chicken, and I want some curry goat, and I want all that good stuff. I want to experience I want to experience the native experience.
Absolutely. Absolutely. I don't think I ate anything while I was there because we just did the tour of Dun River. So I don't think there was any food there. I don't remember it. I remember we stopped on our way back to the ship and everybody wanted their jerk chicken.
I'm having some food. It's happening.
Like I said, it wasn't enough time. I was just taken in by the falls. So I did, it just wasn't enough time to experience what I wanted to. But, it is what it is. I was glad to have been there, and I'm looking forward to going back.
I'm excited. So we're going to take a really quick break, and then we will bring on Duka Brown. He is a Jamaica tour guide, and he can tell us first person all about Jamaica.
Definitely. I'm ready.
This show was sponsored in part by Flat Fee Tax Prep and Services, offering quality tax preparation, serving clients nationwide. For more information, visit www.flatfeecreditandtax.com. And don't forget to mention Stunner Radio sent you.
And we are back, and we are going to welcome Duka Brown. Hi.
Hello. Thank you for inviting me to the program.
Thank you
so much for
coming. We're super excited
to hear all about what's going on down there.
I see you both want some oxtail and some curry goat and some jerk chicken.
All of that. Oxtail, peas, rice, all that.
Codfish.
Yes.
Yeah.
I want all of
chicken foot. I know a lot of people have never had chicken foot.
I don't know about that.
I don't know about no chicken foot,
but because in Jamaica, a lot of locals, is one of our main food is chicken, and we eat all of the chicken, even the chicken foot.
Okay.
We wash it off first, and it's still tasty.
Okay.
No wasting food in Jamaica. We eat it all.
Yes, we make a stew with the chicken foot. We make soup with the chicken foot. You can curry the chicken foot. You can brown stew the chicken foot. You can fry the chicken foot. You can jerk the chicken foot. So
apparently the chicken foot is popular.
We jerk in Jamaica, but we also jerk the chicken foot as well.
Okay.
I
don't know about that, but
we'll be adventurous and try things. Maybe next time I come, I'll have to venture out a little more.
I had some people this week Shout out to Asia over there in Baltimore. Were with me this week. It was the first time he ever had fish head. And I know a lot of people they eat fish, but they never had the fish head.
Yeah,
But
no.
yes, in Jamaica, nothing goes to waste. Every mickle make a muckle. So we definitely using up the fish head to get that added omega-3 oil. You know what I mean? And we normally make a soup with it or we stew it. But when we fry it, we're cracking every last bone in it.
Wow.
Okay.
Yes.
I don't know about that one either.
You don't know about that one, but that's local Jamaica.
Maybe we're not as adventuresome as we should be. Okay.
Yeah.
Maybe we need to do a little better. Maybe we need to venture on out of there.
Yes, because I always tell people when you come Jamaica, you have to try something that's 100% Jamaican. You understand? So many people visit Jamaica, but really they're not, because they're just in a resort. And we all know, you are travel agents, resorts are the same all over. You know what I mean? It's locality that makes the experience different. You know what I mean? For example, so many people come to Jamaica and buy a bottle of Hennessy White, but they don't buy a bottle of JB. And even though you can only get Hennessy White in the Caribbean, Hennessy White is not 100% Jamaican. You have to get a bottle of JB, which is Jamaica's best, or a bottle of Ray and Nephew, and then you're drinking something 100% Jamaican. So I always encourage people when you visit Jamaica, it's not only about the beautiful beaches and the beautiful sunset and sunrise, but it's also about the authenticity of your experience. Are you meeting with the locals? Are you learning the language? Are you seeing a little of the history? See how the people live? Visit the local communities and stuff like that, because stuff like that is what really showcase the true Jamaica, because Jamaica has two sides. We have a commercial side and then we have an authentic Jamaican side. So so many
I
people
agree
only
with that.
see Jamaica from the commercial side, like the Duns River Falls or the Negril 7 Mile Beach. But these are like the Rick's Cafe and such like that. But these are commercial sites, and most times they're owned by international partners who has nothing to do with Jamaica, but only do business in Jamaica. So really and truly, if you're in Jamaica and want to support Jamaica and see Jamaica, you have to go local to get the authenticity and meet the real Jamaicans.
Yeah, I think a lot of people don't realize that when you go to a resort, yeah, but even on a cruise ship, when you go on your excursions, they assume that because it says Dun Rivers Falls, it's supporting the community, but it really isn't. So
Yes,
I
it
hear you.
really isn't, because, for example, the Blue Hole Waterfalls is owned by the locals, and it's a better waterfalls than the Duns River waterfalls. But the government officials of Jamaica do not try to promote it or uplift it. Only we, as the locals, would have to introduce it to visitors to let people know about it, because what happened is the government has no shares in it. And when the government has no shares in it, I think they're a little bit uncomfortable with that.
Right. So is that what you do? What you do is you show everybody the real side of Jamaica
Yes,
versus
that's
the
what we
commercial
offer.
side?
That's what we offer, because most the people that I take around are referrals, because I used to promote my company, but not anymore, because I'm doing promotion on Facebook, and the money will go to that guy Zuckerberg or one of those guys. So what I do now is I put everything in the service that I offer, and then I allow my customers who use my service to give them a good service so they have a good time, something different than the regular. And then that is now my form of promotion, because once people have an experience outside of the regular experience, enjoying themselves, having fun, taking pictures that you don't see other people taking, then people are more interested to know who did you go with, where did you go, because if 10 people come Jamaica, 9 of them already know about Duns River Falls.
You're
But
right.
right, but probably only out of the 10 might know about the Nanny Falls or the Reach Falls or the Blue Hole waterfalls. So these are waterfalls that's really operated by local. So the commercial Jamaica do not promote it as much to the tourists that visit the island. It's now up to guys like me to showcase the local Jamaica, because on the tourist board and what Jamaica showcase is the commercial side. And I strongly believe people don't come to Jamaica to stay in a hotel and see the beach, because that's everywhere. People want to see the real Jamaica.
Yeah. I
Right. Right.
I
I
agree. I
I
agree. So when
definitely
I
agree.
come to a resort, when I come there that way, then we will definitely do that because we'll have whatever time we need. We're not in such a rush to do stuff. I know they
Yes.
rush you around when you're on a cruise ship, so you don't have a lot of time. And that
Yes,
was
on the
my
cruise ship you only have 6 hours.
right. And that was my experience. That was my first time in Jamaica. And so I really had no idea. I actually learned about you from a friend of mine that actually
Yes.
went, that actually toured. That's how I heard about you. So,
Right.
Sorry.
And I mean, that is the best way to advertise, word of mouth. Word of
oh,
mouth is the best
absolutely.
Yes,
advertising
because
ever.
because what happened is when you have word of mouth promotion, nothing can really beat that. Because what happened, people trust their family and their friends to get reference from them rather than trusting Instagram or Facebook to show them an ad. You understand? So I always say for people in the travel business, especially small operators and small agents, we have to put our everything in ensuring our customers get what they want plus more. Because when you do that plus more and give them that added experience, that will be your promotion and that will be your growth.
Absolutely. You are right. And I'm all about going to other locations and promoting other small businesses in the actual community, not the big corporation. So I think that's something that, we're both passionate about as well. So that's one of the reasons we wanted to bring you on is to get someone that the ins and outs, not, I mean, anybody can talk about Jamaica that doesn't know everything. So you want someone that's
That's
there
true.
on the ground, not someone that's a big
That's on
company.
the ground. That is so true,
Absolutely.
because what happened, even right now, I'm with a group of 10 ladies, right? I'm waiting on them at the lobby right now. And I'm letting you know what happened is that with these ladies, they didn't want to eat any food at the resort because the resort tell them it's local Jamaican food. But when they yes, go ahead. When they yeah, get it. Get the silver. Yeah, man. Thanks. All right. Thank you. Get yes, sir. Yeah, man.
Come on.
Excuse me, guys. 1 second. Yeah, man. Get
Okay.
the silver. Call over.
I'm super like
I'm
I
so
wanna do the same
sorry
thing.
because that's one of
Definitely.
our
I want, but you know
significant
what?
people
One
right
thing I
now.
have to say is a lot of people like scary people like us that are experiencing new things and are going around the world for the first time at our age. Sometimes things can be, a little more scary for us. And sometimes some people want to go with like the big corporation because they feel like they're going to be safer that way. But,
Yes.
I'm going to go with someone that I know over that because just because it's a big corporation doesn't mean it's any more scary. You're any less scarier. So when somebody
Or
tells
any
me that
more
they've
safer,
gone with
because
somebody,
the big corporations, the big guys not gonna do the work themselves. They have to employ the smaller guys to work for them. But the problem in Jamaica is that the big corporations, they pay like minimum wage to their staff. So it's like living off the back of the regular people. So what operators like me trying to do now is trying to change that narrative, trying to show people that you don't have to depend on the big corporation to make yourself at a better place financially, or even in a better place where economically you can assist yourself and assist others as well. Understand? So what we try to do locally, because minimum wage in Jamaica is only like $60 for 5 working days. So it's up to
wow,
guys like me now, when the tourists visit Jamaica, to take them to meet the real local Jamaicans, to buy stuff from the real local Jamaicans. This way, it gives back something to the island rather than to the big corporations who don't even bank in Jamaica. They bank in Florida or internationally. So it's two ways about it. It's both a better experience, but also on the flip side, it's good for the economy of the island, for the locals of the island, who's the ones who are truly doing the job and cleaning the hotels, meeting you at the
Right.
airport, being your drivers and everything, are the locals. So operators like me now, we're trying to find a way to give back to the locals where they can benefit 100% from whatsoever they have to offer once it is of quality and something that tourists can enjoy or use. We will support them because this is the only way that the tourists will get an authentic experience. But also on the other side, it's the only way where the locals can truly benefit from tourism in Jamaica, because locally in Jamaica, tourism is the main source of income for the
Right.
locals in Jamaica. So even though it's a main source of income, currently most locals are not really benefiting or maximizing profit of the tourism industry because they're being treated as a third party entity. Hence, the big corporations now, because they're the one meeting with the visitors and inviting visitors, what they do is they pay the locals whatever. So most locals, even in the hotels, they're really working for a tip. That's why they have so much of a pretty smile, because most of them working for $60 and $70 for 5 working days isn't really beneficial, especially when you have kids. You understand?
Right.
So most of them really working there to get a tip, because the tip is what really makes a difference for them. So
Right.
visiting Jamaica, yes, it's nice and it's beautiful, but it's more than just beaches, sunset, sunshine, and resorts. I mean, Jamaica has a true, authentic side with a lot of rich history and a lot of culture and a lot of beautiful smiles and happy faces. And you both have visit Jamaica. You see the people, even though they're underpaid, they will still smile with you. They will still say good morning. They'll still show you a good vibes, just so that you can come back another time. Because when you come back another time, it's even better for them, because each time you meet a local, it's the experience, not only for the local but also for the visitor, is authentic, because you now have a true friend in Jamaica rather than just a big website. You really know no one on the website. Even,
Right.
and if you're not having a good time, they don't care about you either. You
That is
understand?
true. They don't.
No,
So
they don't. And you can't
that
even
is
tell
why.
them that you're not having a good time.
No.
That's right, because
you
they don't care. They're
you
gonna say
contact the
you're just
number.
one visitor and they got thousands.
Right.
Right. So
So,
But when you use like
if
small
someone
talk,
comes in and reaches out to you, what kind of locations do you go to? What kind of things do you do?
so it depends, because we do not try to force experience on visitors. What we do is we try to find out, what do you want to do? What are your interests? And then we take it from there and give you our options that you have in regarding to your interests. And then we try to enhance the experience. So for example, a person visiting Jamaica, they might say, hey, I want to go to the waterfalls, but they only know about the Duns River. Now it's my responsibility to tell them, yes, the Duns River is very nice. It is the first postcard waterfalls in Jamaica, and it's very famous, but it's not the best by far. You understand? We got way better waterfalls. Then I'll tell them about the Blue Hole, the YS waterfalls, the 90 Falls, the Reach Falls, and then telling them about the different waterfalls. I'll ask them, do you like adventure? Do you like a relaxed experience? Because you have waterfalls in Jamaica, which is more adventurous. And then you have waterfalls in Jamaica, which is more for relaxed experience. So, for example, if you have a knee surgery, you don't want to be walking up a waterfalls. You want to go to a waterfalls where you can relax and enjoy the water, but you can still see the scenery of the waterfalls. So, place like that now, we go to a different location where it is less rigorous and you can enjoy yourself more. You understand what I mean? So
Oh yeah.
answer my telling say yes. So this is how we do it. And then so many people come to Jamaica, but they only know about the commercial sites. So it is our responsibility to tell them about the local sites and other sites that they may not have a clue about, and give them the option where they can choose from. Sometimes we even send them photos or videos of the site so that they can look and have a understand to see if it's something they would like. Because from my couple of years, almost 9 years in the business, I realized that when people save their money to go on vacation, they want to ensure that they get what they want plus more, because people get a few days to just chill, unwind, and make the most of it. So this is what Let's
Right.
Tour Jamaica try to do. We try to show you Jamaica, not only giving you what's commercial or trying to push anything on you, but we try to find out what you want, and then we try to enhance that experience to ensure that you got a good vibes. For example, go ahead. Will you ask me a question?
Yeah, well, I was wondering, do you pick up from the hotels?
Yes, because right now I'm at the Grand Palladium. So we do hotels, we do airport, we do Airbnb, villa. Anywhere you are in Jamaica, you might
Okay,
be with another driver and they leave you stranded. We get a lot of that too. We got people who know about our service for some reason, because all our transfer are always private. From the from the initiation of this company, we do not bundle customers. We try to keep all our excursions private, because when the excursion is private, the customer gets more of the experience rather than being in an
absolutely.
excursion with a second group and it's a little tassel. You understand what I mean? So we
Yeah.
keep it private. So what
That's a
we
little
do now
different.
is, pardon?
That's different. I like that.
It's not a big
Yes,
group of people that you're waiting with a bus. I mean, when we did it,
Yeah,
there were buses of people going and a lot of people all at one time, and you're in line and all that good stuff. So,
exactly.
yeah.
Because with us, everyone is a VIP. You know what I mean? So we
so
only
with
do
when you're
private
taking
excursions only.
people around to the different places, where you're taking them is different places that they wouldn't necessarily like think of on their own, or that they may not know about. So there's not a line. It's them in that experience, right?
That's right. So, for example, if I was on a tour with you both ladies now, I would probably take you ladies to the farmers market, because you ladies are not young teenagers. You don't want to see the strip club like that. You want to see the farmers market
I
to
want
see
to
the
see the
food
strip
that you
club.
eat.
I
You see
don't.
the strip club?
I want to see the strip club.
I don't want to see the strip club. Even though I'm single, I don't want to see the strip club.
So that's how we do it though. We try to look at the age too, because that has a lot to do with the experience. Because younger folks are always about music and just the up tempo vibes, but the older folks, they want a more relaxed, comfortable vibes. You know what I mean? So we try to take them to sites where it's not as hassling and not as bumpy. For example, we don't take the older folks to any strip club, because we got strip clubs in Jamaica that's super ratchet. And then we got strip clubs in Jamaica that's a good vibes. So we take people like the older folks to the good vibes, and then the younger
Okay.
folks to the super ratchet. You understand
I
what
want
I
to go
mean?
to the super ratchet one.
Let's go to the super ratchet. We want to experience different
I
things.
want to experience everything. Like I want the ratchet. I
Yes,
want
because
the super ratchet.
and then
Oh
when I
my
take
goodness.
people to like street parties again, so many people come. One lady, she been in Jamaica more than 20 times. I took her to
Oh
a street
wow.
party. Yes, and she tell me she have been in Jamaica so many times, and it feels like it's the first time she's really partying in Jamaica. Because even though she's been to Jamaica, she have never ever seen a setting like that. You understand? So a lot of, as to what you say, most times we pull up at some sites, people don't even expect it. I mean, because they probably be used to just the commercial stuff, and then when they're with us, they
Right.
realize that we are not commercial. We try to keep it as
Right.
local as possible. The only way we really give you commercial is if you're adamant about it or you request it.
So you know everything about the island. You know where everything is.
Well, I try my best. If not, I get the GPS.
So if I have some clients that are, you know, because we're both travel agents and we have different, you know, different clients, different age groups, different preferences, different, you know, things that they like. If I have some clients that are 420 friendly and that are they want to go to the super ratchet, they want the street party, they want all of that, you're able to find that for them?
Definitely. Tonight, this party ain't recording though, because we're going to a street party. Even though it's a
Oh, you and
lockdown,
your 10
you know how
ladies?
it is.
I definitely want to
Yes.
see
Oh, well,
that.
I want to go to the street party with the 10 ladies. Let's go.
What happened? It's their birthday. It's their birthday, so
Oh,
Oh,
they don't
okay.
want to be tied up in the hotel like that. You know what I mean? They want to go out and have a little fun. So even though the government says a lockdown, you know Jamaica is 99% black. And as to what I say, when you're with us, ask for what you want, and we'll make the most of it and ensure you get it plus more. So these ladies, they decided that closed down or not, they want to go out for a little bumping and rolling. So that's what we're taking them.
okay.
So are you so you're able to get around the no move thing?
Yes, what happened is, to be honest, I got a special limited badge, so I can move around regardless of the lockdown or not. And then what
Mm.
happened is, the government knows that tourism is the bread and butter for Jamaica. You understand? When we say bread and butter, that's what we mean our main source of income. In Jamaica, we say a bread and butter. So the government knows that the tourism sector is like the bread and butter for Jamaica. So they try their best to keep it on a level where people, even though they might have restrictions or have system in place that might affect the tourist experience, they still will give you a blight to ensure that the tourists get the experience that they're looking for. Because to be honest, so many people in Jamaica this morning without tourism will not have any bread or butter. So
We know how that goes.
yeah.
Even
So
in the
are
States,
you
it works like that. We had to go back to a job because of that. So, yeah.
Yes, yes.
are you able to keep your clients protected while you're taking them everywhere that they need to go?
Yes, we are able to keep them protected. And it depends on the type of client or the location. We have different kind of drivers. We have armed drivers, and then we have regular drivers. So we ensure all our customers are protected. As I tell you, with us, everyone is a VIP. And when you're a VIP, your life is most precious. So we have to ensure that you're happy, but not only that, that you're safe while having fun. Because safety is one
Absolutely.
of our main priority.
So you got the young people locked down. So the old people like Melissa, you got
I'm
something
not
for them
old. Be
too.
quiet.
Melissa is not old at
I want
all,
to have
not even
fun
for a
too.
minute.
I'm just older.
Yes, you
With
just
the
don't want to see
seasoned
too
people.
ratchet.
Yes, I do want to see Ratchet. I'm like I said, I'm single. I still want to have fun too. I don't want to be around all the old fogies that don't do nothing.
Lisa, why you setting up Melissa like this? Why you doing that?
That is so not nice. Arelis, be quiet.
Man.
She's back on the baby boomer again. Arelis, I'm gonna get you.
She said
I'm
baby
not a
boomer.
baby boomer. I'm not that old.
So what I
Well,
want to know, ladies, as travel agents, do you get a lot of people booking for Jamaica?
not right now because a lot of people are really not
Sorry
really
about this.
happy with the restrictions that are going on, and everybody is posting everywhere about the no move, the no move, the no move, and the curfew. And I had a couple of clients earlier this year that were at the Secrets. They were at the Secrets Wild Orchid, and they had the curfew right when they were getting ready to leave. So the last day they were there, they were locked down after 5 or 7 or something like that. And
Mhm.
so a lot of people are really, really leery of that because because they don't want to be locked down. They don't want to be restricted. They don't want to do the no move. So I'm not getting a lot of Jamaica. Also, if you could tell us what is the current entry requirements? Do you have to be vaccinated?
No, once you have a negative COVID test, you can enter.
Okay. And that was another
Because
thing because
the
back in
government
tour.
of Jamaica will not run the risk to say you have to be vaccinated to enter, because they know that we're already going through a recession and we need tourism now more than ever. You understand? So I don't think they're gonna go that extreme as yet. But who to tell after the system start picking up and they start getting more travelers, probably they start putting more restrictions on their travel. But
Right.
for right now, once you have a negative COVID, you can enter. And also with the lockdowns and no movements are now only on Sundays. So only on Sundays you got a no movement, and then the regular lockdown throughout the week is 8 p.m. But regardless, from Monday to Saturday, excursions are open. Everything is still available on a regular basis throughout the week. Only on Sunday that they currently have a no movement, which we're thinking probably by the next 2 to 3 weeks that should all be gone and every day should be open for excursion and activities until they get everything more settled down before they open back all the nighttime parties, because a lot of people come to Jamaica not only to do excursion and enjoy the beach, but to also party. Because in Jamaica, we party hard. We party until 7 a.m. almost every night. So
So we have a
you know
question.
how it is.
Somebody's asking a question. Does
Does
anybody?
everybody who books with Let's Travel get you as a driver or a tour guide? They want you.
I know you and Melissa got me for sure,
So
but
it's not
I can't
necessarily
say
going to be
everyone
you every
because
time.
no,
He
that's
can't
not
do
possible.
everything.
Because even right now, today, our company had like 7 different groups going out for excursion, and I can only be at one place at a time. So what we normally do is, because I'm one of the main tour operator and driver, if you book more than one, or if you book more than 2 or 3 excursions with us, it's a guarantee that you'll have me for at least one of your excursion.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
Okay. So we're going to take a
Because
really, really quick break and we will be right
yes,
back.
Are
no
you
worries.
looking for a quality
See you
pre-owned
soon.
vehicle
Yeah,
but
man.
have less than
Don't
perfect
move
credit?
fast.
Look no further than Me Amigo Motors, offering in-house
That's a
financing to
swag
help
boy.
you build or reestablish your credit. All vehicles are put through a multi-point inspection, and their
Yeah, man.
award-winning customer service and on-site service center will make your buying experience stress-free. I know you got your
Wow.
stimulus check and it's tax refund season, so stop by Me Amigo Motors today at 9729 Long Point Road or give them a call at 832-548-5927 to reserve your appointment for their VIP approval. Again, that's 832-548-5927. And don't forget to mention Stunner Radio sent you.
And we are back. Thank you so much for sticking with us.
Okay.
So I am super excited to get to Jamaica. I want to go to Ocho Rios. I want Ocho Rios. Do you come to Ocho Rios?
Yeah, man. That's the water. That's the waterfalls paradise in Jamaica. Ocho
Okay.
Rios is called 8 rivers by the Spaniards, because Ocho is 8 and Rio is river. So Ocho Rios means
Oh,
8 rivers. Yes, it's named by the Spaniards because the Spaniards say when they dock their first boat, Christopher Columbus docked his first boat in that area. It's the prettiest set of water that I've ever seen entering the sea. So right there in Ocho Rios, we have 8 rivers entering the sea right there. Also, Ocho Rios is very nice because it's a relaxed location. It's not city vibes; it's a more country vibes, but it's an authentic vibes, and it's a place where a part of the vacation paradise where it's not a hassle. It's just more chill location. You drink your rum punch. If you smoke, you have a few smoke, and you just put your foot up, enjoy the vibes, because Ocho Rios is rural, so it's not much party or nothing like that. It's a more chill area, most of our parties in Kingston, Negril, and Montego Bay.
Mm. So do you do
So
tours for the cruises?
yes, we cover the cruise ships as well. Currently, right now, we have quite a few tours off the cruise ship. Today, we had the MSC in Ocho Rios. We had two tours on the MSC in Ocho Rios today. But what happened is, because of the current movement thingy in Ocho Rios, with not all the sites open, one of the groups canceled, and the second group just got frustrated with the whole thingy and just say next time. So because the cruise ship just started coming back to Jamaica like 2 to 3 weeks now, I think they
Yeah.
haven't settled down as yet with all the protocols and everything to ensure that it's smooth movement for visitors, because with the cruise ships you cannot take any chances to have any car that's not properly turned, because visitors only have 4 to 6 hours to make the most of, so they don't have not even 1 second to waste. 90% of all my cruise ship customers, they eat on my van because they cannot sit to dine for lunch because they have to keep moving.
Right. So I'm coming to Ocho Rios in August of next year on the Carnival Sunrise. So I definitely want to do a tour if I can't get to Jamaica before then. I'm definitely going to try because I want to do a resort. But
I want
Yes.
I'm definitely gonna to I'm if I don't get there before then, I'm going then.
So
Yeah, man.
what hotel do you,
Rather, go ahead.
what hotel do you recommend? What resort do you recommend? I want to hear
My
it from
favorite
you.
resort, I'm a foodie. So my favorite resort in Jamaica is the Hilton because they cook
Okay.
good food.
Okay.
Okay.
You know what I mean? Because I can't say I go to the resort for the beach, because I got way better beaches locally than what any resort has or any private beach. We got way better beach locally, but it's harder to get to, and it's most tourists won't go there because it's all local. You know what I mean? It's not advertised. And then if I go to the resort, it's maximum 24 to 48 hours because I'm always working. Most times I go to the resort, I don't even get to chill out at the resort because people just say, "Hey, I know you. I see you on Facebook. Can we go somewhere?" I'm like, man, I'm taking a day off. You know what I mean?
So
So
someone is
it's
asking,
like
how is the
one person
Zalara?
asking about Hyatt Zilara. Yes, Hyatt Zilara is a nice location. You got the Ziva and the Zilara out by Hyatt, one for the family and one for adult only. So they give you a little bit of everything. I've stayed there once. The room is nice. The customer service is nice. The staff is friendly, but the food isn't as good as Hilton.
Okay. What about the Ryu? I'm a big Ryu fan.
So a lot of people go to Rio, really goes there. And Rio in Jamaica is really, especially in Montego Bay, is really party. You know what I mean? So
Mm.
Oh, that's where the
Montego Bay, we
party's
got
at.
the Rio
Okay.
Montego. Yeah, we got the Rio Montego Bay, which is party, the foam party, the pool party, nighttime Michael Jackson party, just party. And then we have the Rio Reggae, which is a little party and a little chill because it's adult only. And then also we have the Rio Palace, which is the posh. You know
Okay.
what I mean? The
What
luxury.
about the Ocho Rios?
Yes.
That's the one I want to go to.
And then in Ocho Rios, we have Rio Ocho Rios, which it gives you a little of everything, but it's a more reserved location because
I
the
can't wait.
amenities around it that Ocho Rios offer. Yes, which is a more relaxed, more vacation chill vibes. So you still can go out have a little adventure, but Ocho Rios is mostly relaxing and less partying.
Gotcha.
Okay.
Well, I'm excited. I definitely want to. I've been looking at the Ryu Ocho Rios forever, and so that's the one that I want to do. But I have a couple of people that are wanting to do the Grand Palladium, and several people that want to do Secrets.
Yeah, Secrets is very nice. I would recommend Secrets any day. Good location. But
Breathless.
I realize now, Yes, I realize now that a lot of people visiting Jamaica, they're visiting Jamaica using the Airbnb because
Really?
they're getting more of the experience rather than staying at the resort. They get a personal chef who only cooks local Jamaican food. They get a personal driver who will move them whenever they want. You know what I mean? They got a space for themselves. They don't have any crowd. They can make as much noise as they want, do whatever they want. So I realize now a lot of people, they do like group trips and they book Airbnb in Jamaica to maximize the experience of the locality that they're looking for right here in Jamaica. I'm just gonna show you real quick lobby area in the Grand Palladium, so some of your
Ooh, yay.
viewers who haven't seen it as yet can just see what it looks like. Because we're gonna be here, we're waiting on our people till like 8:30 before we drive out. So we're
Oh,
definitely
okay.
gonna
Awesome.
be here for a few minutes. And always remember to look for the logo. That's our
Nice.
logo. That's what
Uh,
represent. Look for the logo. You'll never go wrong.
Okay.
Oh my goodness. We
Good
were supposed
information.
to.
So that's the Grand Palais. That's the lobby area right here. I
Oh,
don't know if you
yes.
can see it behind me.
So this is the one you were talking about, Lisa, right?
Yeah, that's where we were supposed to be in July.
Oh, okay. That's
Yeah, so
nice.
that's the lobby area. Very nice. You know, they got the wet mats because everywhere you go now, they got the wet mat so to clean your foot bottom before you enter. And they got the security who do all the temperature checks. You got to do your sanitize. You got to wear your mask. So everyone is just trying to follow protocols to keep the industry open because this is one of the more lucrative industry that keeps the life in the island circling.
Definitely. So, you know where the party is, you know where the strip club is, you know where the pool relax is, you know where everything is, and you're more of a custom experience. I think that's better because
I agree.
sometimes,
That's what I'm looking for is a custom experience. I want the person that knows, don't go here because this, or this is
right,
the best place
Yes,
for
that's
this,
what we do.
or that's what I'm looking for.
Like we said, don't go buy lunch there because they're gonna overcharge you. They're a bunch of crooks. It's better
right.
you buy lunch here, you get it for the right price, and it's more delicious. So, so that alone, because even today we went out with the ladies because after excursion, they decided they didn't want to come back right away to the resort because they wanted local food. So I had to take them out to get some oxtail and some curry goat. And one of the lady was saying it's the best oxtail she ever eaten all her life. She had to lick her fingers off. And I always hear when you have to lick your finger, it was really good.
Awesome. So one of our viewers wants to know how can they book and make sure that they get you.
Apparently, you're
Well,
popular.
they can book on our website at Let's Tour Jamaica. They can book on our page at Let's Tour Jamaica on Facebook. They can message me at my page at Duka Brown. They can send us a message at Let's Tour Jamaica 876-335-5196. They can call us, they can message us, they can WhatsApp us. So there's multiple ways, right, that they can get to us at Let's Tour Jamaica. But I can guarantee you that I'm not the only driver, but if you book more than one excursion with us, it's a 99% chance that you're going to see me one day.
Okay.
So if we, as agents, have a group and we could just reach out to you individually on Facebook or whatever, or we need to go to the website with our groups.
Well, with our travel agents, um, it's different. I'm not gonna lie to you all. And all my regular customers, they know I always tell them, travel agents have a special place in Let's Tour Jamaica. It's our company. So our travel agents, we treat them like super VIP. You understand? Because I was with a travel agent at one of the Margaritaville, and she was telling me that she not enjoying herself, and she booked a group to Jamaica. I said, well, travel agents should get the utmost experience because travel agents are the ones that really sell in Jamaica. And then when your
Right.
customers ask you, you have to have good information to share with them so that you don't mislead them or misinform them. So with travel agents, we put them in the front of the van, in the front seat, put the hair up so that they get the most of the experience. And we do not charge our travel agents to drive with us. No travel agents pay fare on Let's Tour Jamaica vans, because without travel agents, there's no Let's Tour Jamaica. So it's a
Okay.
symbiotic relationship. Let's Tour Jamaica need travel agents. Travel agents need Let's Tour Jamaica. And the only way it can work if it's beneficial for both parties. And the only way our customers will get what they're looking for plus more is when both parties put in the utmost work to ensure customers have a good vibes when on vacation.
Absolutely. I definitely agree, and I'm super excited to experience it. So there's a lot of waterfalls in Jamaica.
A lot of who?
Waterfalls.
Waterfalls.
Yes, yes. We probably have more than 25, probably more than
Oh
30 big
wow.
waterfalls.
Wow.
We're not
Didn't know
talking
that.
about the small ones, because we have a lot of small ones. But we have skyscraping waterfalls, like super tall, more than 30 of them.
Oh wow. So I definitely do want
I
to
went to the wrong one.
yeah, I want to experience that because like none of us knew that. The only thing we knew was Dun Rivers Falls.
That's
Nobody,
the only one that they
nobody
No,
ever
no,
told
no.
advertised
me.
for
Duns
that
River
one.
Falls is just the most famous, and that's the one that they promote. But in Portland is one of the more beautiful parishes in Jamaica, or one of the most beautiful parishes in Jamaica. So in Portland and St. Thomas alone, you got so much waterfalls that's unexplored, that's untouched. You know what I mean? Only locals visit it, and locals will bring visitors who are families to visit it. But for the majority of visitors visiting Jamaica, they have no clue about them. So that is why we try to spread the information to our visitors so that they know they have options. But the problem is in the Portland and St. Thomas area, it's like a 5 hours drive from Montego Bay one way.
Ah.
Mm.
You
So
understand?
you know
So
where all the waterfalls are, you know where the good food is. I'm definitely gonna get with you on these oxtails because I love oxtail and I love goat.
what about the
So
jerk chicken, Lisa? You try the
I,
Jamaican jerk chicken?
I love jerk chicken. My husband is a chef and he made some jerk chicken one time
One
and it was
time.
so good, but it was hot.
Yes.
It was spicy.
Well, we're gonna
He
try the
put
jerk
too much
chicken, but we
spice.
just don't want the feet.
What happened is so many people think that when you're making the Jamaican jerk chicken, it has to be super spicy, but that's not the case. We marinate it with our spice. So it's about seasoning the chicken. It's not only about just jerking the chicken, because I see a lot of people, they come Jamaica and they buy the seasoning and take it home and they try to jerk the chicken. Sometimes they burn it, sometimes they make it too spicy. But the key in the chicken is slow cook and how you prepare it. Preparation is important because you got to sit it to marinate so that all that hot spice goes marinating to the bone. So when you're jerking it, you don't have to put any more spicy sauce on it to keep the spice up. What will happen? The heat will simmer through and it will just be spicy enough to give you a good bite.
That's good to know.
Okay, sounds good.
But my husband is he's a spicy type person. He likes that kind of thing. So
Yeah.
it
Oh,
was spicy for me, but
that's his
he
favorite.
loved it.
In
So
Jamaica, some of the guys in Jamaica, we got the Scotch bonnet pepper, and because they love the spicy so much, they'll have their meal that's already spicy, and they'll still have a raw pepper on the plate side that they'll bite a piece of it while eating, and then the tears will be running from them eyes. I call it baby tears. Man, it's too much for me.
No, I can't do that. I'm not the
yeah,
spice. I don't like all the spice.
I'm not count me out on that one. I'm
I'll
not
tap.
gonna
I
do
will
Not
that.
tap
one is
out
not
on
one.
that one.
So,
I'm not a
when you get in booking for Jamaica, where in Jamaica do your customers mostly book for?
mainly Montego Bay,
Montego
mainly Grand Palladium.
Yeah, Grand
or
Palladium
Ocho
is the
Rios.
largest resort. Jamaica Grand Palladium is the largest resort in Jamaica, and it's very nice.
Miriam
Don't
said
worry,
she'll take
Miriam.
some
You
Jamaican
can get some Jamaican oxtail anytime in Jamaica. I know Lysa and Melissa got you for that flight and hotel, and I definitely know where the best oxtail is, my sister. I take you there in the flash.
Oh,
I promise
wow.
that's where I'm going. I'm going over there to get some
So when
oxtail.
we go to Jamaica, we're going to get our group together. We're going to go to Jamaica and we are going to get the local.
Yes.
The good food.
And
The good
like I
Yeah,
food.
said to you, ladies, because I realize most travel agents book only Negril, Ocho Rios, and Montego Bay. But then what happened is you have a lot of visitors who have visited Jamaica for so long and have Jamaica as their special place, and they still have so much beautiful places in Jamaica that they have not seen as yet. You understand? So
right,
I would say I'd love for more travel agents, even you, Lisa and Melissa, in your travel business to incorporate sites that are areas of Jamaica that's not so popular, like the South Coast, where you got Sandals, South Coast around there, and a few other resorts. And then you got the Portland area, the St. Thomas area, the Blue Mount area. Because when you got visitors visiting Jamaica 10, 15 times, when you get them in these areas now, you say, okay, when you're on this trip now, we're going to set up, you can do 2 or 3 days in this area, and then you come back to Montego Bay to finish up your vacation, or you can do 5 days in this area and 5 days. You understand what I mean? Rather than
right.
just spending 5 days in Montego Bay doing a repeat over and over and over again. And sometimes a lot of visitors tired of the same excursions, but they want to be in Jamaica, so they're just chilling out at the hotel when there's so much that they haven't done as yet, but they do not know about it. And the key thing is to have the correct information, because information is the key. I know that name, Lisa, Milton Phillips.
That's, that's me.
I
So,
got you. I know.
I it's already the end of the show,
I know. I
and
can't believe it's time
we
already.
always do
You
this
finished
every time.
already?
Yes,
Yes.
it's already
In
been
Jamaica,
almost an hour. Can you believe that?
in Jamaica, we will say, "Oh, come we done already." That's how we. Instead of saying, "Are we finished?" in Jamaica, we say, "Oh, come we done already."
We
That's
done
the
Well,
already.
that's
Jamaican
exactly
version.
what's happening. Oh, come, we done already. We really, really appreciate all the good information that you gave us, because there's a lot of things that we definitely didn't know about Jamaica. And I think you're the perfect person to be able to tell us. And all our viewers will be calling you now because
Yep, they have your
they
info.
want a tour.
And
So
I
let
appreciate you
everybody
ladies
know where they can
inviting
find
me to
you.
your program as well. That's a big plus for you inviting me to your program, not only to
Absolutely.
share
That's
my
why we did.
information of Jamaica with you, but also with your viewers. Because Travel Talk Tuesday is not about only flying on a plane and being in a resort, but Travel Talk Tuesday, I get to understand, will give you more information about a specific vacation area, like we're doing today, talking about Jamaica. So this program is a very good program that viewers can use to get a better insight of places they're going to visit before visiting there. And I totally, definitely 100% appreciate you ladies inviting me on to talk about the super paradise we call Jamaica, because I hold Jamaica as a special place in my heart. And I am so happy to be able to share with the viewers what I know about Jamaica, and also so that your viewers can know that you have the connection in Jamaica to ensure that they get the experience they're looking for, plus more. And I'll also be sending some of my customers your way as well, to ensure that when they book, they don't have a hassle, because so many people now booking on Expedia and those websites, but when they have delays on their flight, they're calling me in Jamaica, cussing me
Yep.
out. Duka, our flight
Yep.
delay. I'm like, I don't know what to say. You understand? But if they book with you and Lisa now, I can say, call Lisa. She can tell you what's going on. Or call Melissa. She can
Right.
get you updated
Absolutely.
on what's
Absolutely.
going
Absolutely.
on. You
That's what
understand?
we're
Absolutely.
here
Rather than
for.
them standing in the airport being frustrated.
Yes, sir.
Absolutely.
That's what.
So thank you so much for joining us this Travel Talk Tuesday, and we hope to see you very soon in Jamaica.
Yes, sir.
Definitely.
All right,
Definitely,
thank you
my sister.
guys.
Thank you for having me too. One love, one family.
One love.
And as I always say, one last thing I want to say before I go. And I always say, if anyone here know me on Facebook or Instagram or YouTube, you can find us at Let's Tour Jamaica. We always remind our people that it doesn't matter the color of your hair. It doesn't matter the texture of your skin. It doesn't matter your geographical location. Once you're alive and you're living on earth, we are one family. And our only motto from Let's Tour Jamaica is one love. And I want to say one love to all your viewers. Remember, we are one family. And if you did not tell anyone that you love them throughout the day, please remind someone that you love them before it's too late. Yeah, man.
Aw,
Absolutely.
absolutely. Thank you so
Absolutely.
much.
So good night, you guys.
Yeah,
One
man.
love.
One love.
One
Good
love, my
night.
family. Enjoy your evening and stay safe.
Thank
Thank
you.
you
You
too.
too.
Yeah, man.